J76NY here, and our destroyers are in action against some supply ships. We have a bit of surface action to start the episode out. There is 3 of them we haven't detected. Yeah. Alright. So I've got the first 3 ships firing on the Karohim Maru, the second 3 ships firing on Wenchao Maru, so let's get the last 3 ships. Last 4 ships, actually, firing on the other Wenchao Maru. They made it convenient on us by spawning in so close. So, by the time I get my 4th ship here firing, I'm assuming we're going to have a magazine explosion and have to redo everything again, and you guys will just sit there and watch me click target and fire. Maybe not. We could probably turn these guys and turn them a little to the south. They're close enough. There we go. Fire on deck. This isn't going to take very long, but they were near Guam, so... Alright, Benson. Target Wenchao Maru. There was a magazine explosion off there in the distance that we missed. I'm horrible about catching those on camera. He's going down. He's probably going to go down pretty soon. Oh no, she didn't suffer a magazine explosion. This one did after she was sinking. Alright, well there you go. There's one. Over there. It just leaves this guy. I'm gonna sit here and wait for it. Oh, he lost sight of that one? It's interesting. This is episode number 89, by the way, in case you were wondering. Her sister ship out there. Going down pretty quick. Overkill to the max. Alright, here we are in Singapore. All 3 of our heavy hitters in the area. We're looking at a level 5 and a level 5, so It's definitely going to take more than one pass at it, but we can start here and now, like this. Focus getting them out for now. Task Force Empire. And Task Force Tar Heel. Looked like it did too much. Oh yeah, it didn't do jack shit. Wow. Okay. Oh hey. Task Force Mo. Now you get out too. Task Force Oz is on their way in. We could probably get them in there 4 or 5 a.m. There we go. Level 1, so still a bit of a threat, but that is okay. Less of a threat to everything out in this area. Not so much worried about my surface combatants. It's these merchants that could really get fucked up. Right, they're heading back in. I think everyone's where I want them now. Yorktown, we're actually going to move you a little more centrally located out here. This convoy here, Barnes, I am sending Barnes back. She only has... Oh, she's got 13 Hellcats. Well, she can make the next run in from Midway. We've still got supplies to pick up there. Yeah, we're well on our way to victory here. Just waiting for this to clear up here, as well as Manila. Then it's going to be a matter of getting the supplies to continue the operations in this area. These two bases, all of these. Okinawa and Iwo is what we got left. Right, on their way out, Task Force Empire has a very sizable flight of possible kamikazes inbound. We don't have the Wildcats to go after all of them. My other groups of Wildcats are... my other groups of Wildcats are out of position. So we're getting them down. Not entirely a thing here. It's like they're moving in on Warspite. Right, one of them's down. There we go. Only concern is may run into one of my ships as she crashes, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. We've got a couple more out here. We got a bunch more out here, but everyone's heading that way, so they shouldn't even get near them. At least that's the hope anyway. destroyers are in action here. This Japanese supply convoy. We are moving at a pretty good clip here, so we're gonna actually turn north. I did have them all turning south when they were heading south. Still haven't identified this hospital ship, but that is okay. I did something a little different. I just let them fire on who they wanted, and they all decided to fire on this smallest ship in the fleet. That's why I usually pick my own targets. But I got that fixed. Now we're spreading our fire out among the whole force. They are just not going to let Guam alone. But this guy took the brunt of it, and he's showing the effects of that concentrated fire of a whole task force full of destroyers. Got our trailing ships out here. They don't appear to be firing. Oh, forgot to... There we go. Let's make sure everybody's opening up here. They aren't. No. Kind of wondering why there was a lack of splashes. There we go. Like we're starting to get some more hits on some of the other ships too, now that we're actually shooting at them. Imagine that. So, soon to be another unarmed supply convoy dealt with. You can see our flashes out there. Starting to get hits on just about everyone we're shooting at. Still haven't identified that one. Once number 1 or number 3 goes down, which should be fairly soon, we'll retarget our first probably 2 or 3 ships onto the hospital ship, the troop carrying hospital ship. Let's not lie to ourselves and pretend that's actually a hospital ship. It might be, but they've got some ideas about what they should and shouldn't be carrying. So, you guys are going to blast away for a while and see how we do. Alright, I'm going to do some torpedo manual action here. 5 torpedoes on a real wide spread. Like that. There they go. The Mayo firing 2. Same deal. I'll have you come up a little higher, like that. See if we get any lucky hits with our torpedo spreads. Alright, finally got one ship down. So Benson, let's have you target number 6 here. Go. Good switch you back to my explosive fire. They are trying a little bit to maneuver. There we go. Another ship down. There. Let's find who's targeting them. You have you target out here as well. And we'll have you target the ship here. Torpedoes are going to get there, and there's not going to be anyone left to die. Okay. There we go. Green bottom ship, you don't see that very often. Still getting hit. Alright, how's she looking? Just taking a few hits, got some internal fires going. Not gonna shoot any more torpedoes. Oh. There we go. We're at a pretty good angle here. Can't even see the hospital ship out there through all the this one's next. Aratama Maru. They give the order to cease fire. We've got our spread of torpedoes that are coming in. They're actually looking pretty good for the Aratama Maru, but if she sinks before we actually get the torpedoes there, we'll never actually hit anything with our torpedoes. So I'm going to have you hold fire for now. Everybody is waiting to see the outcome of this right here. I guess we could have you fire on the Hokai Maru. Keep firing on the one that we're not trying to hit with torpedoes. Everyone else can just kind of hang tight here. Here you can fire on. That'd be something if I miss with every single torpedo. I might. Going 4 knots. This torpedo is looking fairly good. This one too. That ship's dead. Alright, so see how we did? That's gonna miss. Maybe not. So if this isn't a dud, oh, it's gonna miss. Look at that. Heat shot. We got another salvo coming in. Now she's not moving at all. So this torpedo right here It's looking pretty good for a broadside into a ship that's already sunk, or a one torpedo into a ship that's already sunk. And we got the whole convoy down. Had fun doing it. There we go. One last shot to go with it. Alright, so that's another convoy down that's not going to be menacing Guam. Alright, so we got 5 heavy hitters. Pretty much all of my heavy fleets are in the area of Java. They're going to all head to the Singapore. Hopefully between the 5 of them, they can get the base down pretty solid here. Task Force Oz. Yeah, we'll have you go along with the rest of the group. Why not? Alright, so we're moving back into the area. We've got 3 carriers to provide cap for 5 surface fleets. I'm thinking Enterprise should come down as well. So that'll be 4 to provide cap for 5. Actually, no, Enterprise, you're going to stay where you are. If the fleets are within a certain distance of each other with cap over 3 out of the 5, the other cap will get pulled into it from around them. Problem is they're out of position a little bit, so they won't spawn right over top of the convoy. I guess I could send the first 3 in, and then the 2 other ones after that. I know Task Force Empire is a lot slower than all the American fleets, so we may send Task Force Empire and maybe Task Force Oz in as like the follow-up wave to what the 3 Task Force Tar Heel, Crimson Tide, and Task Force Mo do. Also in the area, we have Destroyer Squadron 2. We have Supply South, which is obviously supply. Going to start moving once they get into position, moving up to Palambang. Destroyer Squadron 2 here. I think you're okay where you are. Maybe pull you in a little bit. Actually, kind of bring you in this area. Like this. Sounds like a good patrol area. And while we're on the topic of Destroyer Squadron 2, I think it's time we say hello to an old friend.
I can see you far and wide across the ocean, above the clouds.
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry I haven't written in a bit, but things over here have been hectic. I got another promotion, and this one's a big one. I've been given command of Destroyer Squadron 2 based out of Manila, which we recently liberated.
There's no place that I would rather be, so let this moment last.
I will be commanding my little fleet from the USS The Sullivans, named after the 5 brothers killed in the Solomons. I'm proud of my accomplishments, and I hope you guys are as well. There's another bit of news I want to tell you guys about, and I'm a little nervous about bringing it up. I know you guys wanted me to settle down with Elizabeth Jenkins from church, but I met someone over here. Her name's Mei Ling, and she's the most wonderful person I've ever met, even if I did have to pay for her company when we first met. We've decided to stay over here in the Philippines so Mei Ling can still be close to her family.
I've searched myself.
She's really excited about meeting you guys, and when this is all said and done and the fighting is over, we're gonna bring you over here so you can meet her and your new granddaughter.
You make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord. I finally know where I belong.
Back in the Guam area, Destroyer Squadron has another contact, another 3 ships. Got 5 of them firing on the Wenchao Maru, 5 of them firing on the Oko Maru. We got a 3rd ship out there that I didn't know about. She's peeling off this way. She's actually armed. I don't think she's shooting at us just yet. Was thinking about launching planes after these guys just for a little bit of variety, but I've got the ships here now, so I might as well do what I need to do. Somehow losing contact with the ship that's right in front of us. Both these ships are taking damage. Taking hits despite the fact we can't see them. Are you shooting at me yet? Your guns are trained. But you're not shooting, so like she's at a dead stop. The Wenchao Maru. Interesting, we can't see her. Okay, though, I guess. All it's going to take is a couple of good hits to light off those magazines. I don't know where they were going. They were heading away from Guam. But it is what it is. I think I'm going to turn the group in. Maybe that'll help with the being able to see this guy. How's the other ship doing over there? Like she's barely moving as well. Eventually I'm gonna have to start shooting at this guy. There we go. Now we got her. Could start getting some good hits. Let's grab you. If you hold fire. Manual shots off. Right there. Didn't really have to do too much adjustment. Not even moving. Everyone else is missing. Like the latest and greatest in radar technology for those Fletchers. destroyers are doing a decent job on these guys. Holy shit. Well, I guess she's shooting at us now. The Benson, no wonder that when I was, holy Christ. We're gonna lose a destroyer to a transport ship. Get you, out of the line of fire there, and then have everyone else form up on the Mayo. You break. Then we're gonna have you guys kind of come out like that, so can finish this guy off before he picks off the next. Okay, well there we go. There's one cargo ship down. There's the other one. There's the poor Benson. On fire. Wow, wasn't expecting that. I mean, I knew that she had started firing on us, but I didn't know it was that bad. Benson's in some rough shape here. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get her fixed. The fires are spreading. Critical and critical. We may lose the Benson. That's it's quite unfortunate that we lose any ships to a group of transports, especially when only one of them was armed. God. Oh, we didn't lose the Benson, but she's headed back. There you go. Alright, as far as our supply goes, we've got Invasion 3. I'm pretty sure that's probably the 4th or 5th Invasion 3 fleet that I have. Loaded with the week's troops and supplies. They're heading down here. Got a collection of supply convoys down here, supply south. Grab the troops off of Surabaya. Java Express, not sure. Oh, maybe they didn't. Supply South is the new convoy that's coming in. See, I got so many supply convoys I can't even keep them straight. Java Express coming down to take the troops off Surabaya. Everyone else is waiting. Jakarta has our 33,000 troops. So going forward, we'll have over 40,000. Palambang is the next objective here. Puerto Princesa is under our control, so we've got a small invasion fleet heading down to Tawi Tawi. They don't have a lot of supplies. They only have 911 supplies to go with their probably 5,000 troops. So I guess we'll find out how that one is once they get in there. Tawi Tawi might not be a tough nut to crack, but with the deficit of supplies, we could be looking at a fairly protracted fight. Manila in our control, yet still have the holdouts hiding among the population there, waiting to be identified by sympathetic Filipinos like Mei Ling. I'm just going to unload all my supplies, or all my fuel here. Yeah, let's just unload all the fuel here. They've got a ton of it. Next convoy, in terms of fuel, is going to probably head down to Ambon to rearm them. They're doing pretty good. We do have 500 engineering, 480 fuel left to pull off of there. I just don't have command points to put together another group. And I've been kind of thinking, I mean, we got 60,000 troops on Manila and garrisons everywhere else. What? Now, this is my question for you guys here. What would you think about the northern force and the southern force swapping? Southern force heading up over the island of Malaya, to take these bases, with the northern force coming direct to Singapore. What would you think about that? I mean, I'm okay with that idea. We have to wait for the supplies to get here anyway to do anything in this area. But I don't know if 30,000 is going to be enough for Singapore itself. That's a pretty powerful base. So let me know what you think. Enterprise is under attack. Enterprise Dale and Nashville and Bagley are under attack. Got lots of planes, lots of cap. Not entirely sure what they have. I haven't really bothered looking. Looks like we got three bombers coming in on us. And there they go. Down to the bottom of the ocean, these planes go. Alright. Nice outcome there. Where's the rest of my fleet? There we go. Wow, that's a nice shot. Alright, I'll stop screwing around now. Alright, up at Manila. Invasion North is ready to grab the troops off of Manila and move them down to Tawi. We got another convoy inbound, and I'm going to merge two of them that are less than 10 into one. Move them down. Let's get you headed down as quick as possible. Tawi is a lot heavier defended than what I was expecting. So we're going to basically move our entire North Force from Manila to Tawi. So we might just be doing things as is. Maybe everybody can meet in Singapore. Might not be a bad idea. But that is the plan so far. This guy's going to take forever to get down there, so we're going to be holding position with our groups here. The next supply dump's going to head towards this area here, definitely, because they're not going to have any supplies for very much longer. So we will see how this plays out. Oh, we actually did have a two-ship convoy, Task Force 58. They had supplies. They were just kind of hanging out in the middle of middle right here. So know where those supplies are going. And then these guys are going to head back to Midway. We've got a couple convoys heading back to Midway. Let's see how that did. Tawi. Looking a little better. We've got more troops heading in on Invasion North. They'll be able to provide their own air cover on the way in, so we will get them in there, drop those troops off, load up the rest of this with troops. I could actually do that right now. All we have is troops, so real quick, just grab everyone that we can carry. We still got 36,000 more left to go. They're going to head down to Tawi as well. Southern Invasion Forces heading up. Task Force 50 with 3 ships, and Task Force 49 with 5. They're going to merge into one group. Oh. We're not doing bad. Not doing bad. Trying to think here. We get more command points. I'd have to do the math, but it won't be very much longer. Right now my focus is getting as much as I can down to the front lines, although there is going to be a couple more additions to our surface groups, probably a cruiser group and maybe another carrier group. I haven't decided yet, though. It's hard because it's like, what do I want to get based on my own personal preference and desire to have just an obnoxious advantage, or what do I need? And I don't need battleships because I've got enough to do what I need to do. And technically I don't really need carriers, although some of them could need a re-up on their air wings, so that may be an option going forward as well. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you guys liked it, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section below. If you want to follow along through the rest of the Pacific campaign, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you for episode number 90. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.